Hello everyone, thank you for coming. Welcome to Getting Crafty with Cari. Today I am going to show you a really simple craft. I'm going to show you how to make a really cute paper fan banner / garland. And to do that, it's really easy. The only supplies that you're going to need are some two-sided cut squares. So I've basically gotten a really cute, this is kind of a patriotic looking one. So this would be maybe cute for like decorating for July 4th or Flag Day or maybe Memorial Weekend. Maybe you're having an event where it's red, white, and blue. So this is a really easy, fun decoration that you can make. So what you're going to need, and depending on how long you want your garland to be, will determine how many squares you want to cut. But for this craft, it's very important. You don't have to do it two-sided. You can do it a single color, but it takes on a really cute look if you do like a two-sided paper. So what I've done for today is I've cut to 12 different squares, and these are each about 5 inches square. Okay, you're going to need a hot glue gun. You can also use like a two-sided tape, but for this, because it's a heavier cardstock, hot glue is going to be a little bit better of a hold. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take each square and we're going to start folding it accordion style. And what that means is you're going to maybe fold about 1/4 of an inch up and slide it across, and then you're going to flip it over, and then you're going to flip it back this way to be even with that fold that you just did. And you're basically flipping it back and forth, and this is called an accordion fold. So think of like the musical instrument, an accordion, how it has, when you open and shut it, it has that look like this. Okay, so that's why it's called that. So we're going to do that with all 12 pieces of this cardstock. Now I use this fold for other crafts as well. I do like money lays and the little rosettes that are made for the money lays. I use this same fold for that. When you're making like a paper rosette for like a backdrop or decorations, same thing. We're going to be using this accordion fold. But we'll show you that craft another day. So while I'm doing this, I'll talk a little bit. I also have a Facebook page. It's called Cari's Creations Event and Home Decor. And typically, I'm a paper crafter at heart, and a lot of what I do is decorations for parties and events and invitations and whatnot. But on that page, each month, on the first Thursday, I also host a live craft where I'll be giving a supply list every month, and you can gather your supplies and actually craft right along with me. And I post those videos on my YouTube as well, but if you want to be interactively involved and talking to me while we craft, that's a fun way to do it. So I encourage you to come and check out my Facebook page. You get to see lots of examples of my work. If you ever want to make a suggestion for like a tutorial that you'd like me to make, maybe you've seen something that you really like that I've made on my page and you want to know how to make it too, let me know, because I'd love to teach you how to do it. Okay, so we're making some good progress. And for the sake of time, I'm not going to do all 12 of these because I think you get the idea. And I'll show you what it ultimately is going to look like. So once you have the amount folded that you want, you're going to take it and you're going to basically kind of fold it up in half and just kind of squish it at the end. So you can kind of see I'm squeezing it nice and tight, and now you have kind of this bent in half accordion look. So we're going to take your hot glue and we're going to apply some hot glue along this inside edge. And then I'm going to squeeze it together so that this paper fan is staying put. I'm going to let it sit for a second so that it cools and gets a nice solid connection with the paper against the paper. And then when it's done, you'll see that I've got this little fan look. Okay, so we're going to do that for all of these. Okay. And then I'm going to show you how to put together this banner. It's going to be really cute when it's all done. So again, I'm just going to kind of press these together, and I'm going to make all of these little mini sized paper fans. The bigger your squares, the bigger it's going to turn out in the end, okay? But for now, we're just going to do these little ones. But just know that if you want your banner to look bigger, just cut bigger squares, because your end product will be much larger. Okay. I got 3. I keep going. I think I cut 12 squares, but I think I'll just show you what it looks like after 6 so that you can get a good idea. Then you aren't here all day long watching this. Okay, I've got 4. Oop, a little bit of the hot glue leaked out. Be careful not to burn yourself with the hot glue. Bending it in half. I'm going to take the hot glue along this edge, the inside edge, and I'm kind of folding it together and holding it in place till it kind of cools a little bit. Okay. Got another fan. I'm going to do one more and then we'll put this together and I'll let you see what this is going to look like. Okay, so one more here. And then I'm going to show you how to put this all together to come up with a really neat little banner. Okay, so I've got 6 made, but just know that you can keep going with it if you so choose, okay? Now, to assemble this, you can see that if you flip it over, you've got 2 different sides. For this, you're going to take one fan, okay? And then you're going to take the other one and you're going to flip it upside down with the opposite color. And you're going to put some glue onto this seam and then you're going to hold it together there. So on the outside now of this one, put a strip of hot glue, and with this one facing down and the opposite pattern, set that on there and just let it, squeeze it together and let it cool. Okay, so you're basically taking the outside edges of the fan and you're gluing them together. So this is what you have so far. Okay, same thing, we're going to take the outside edge, running out of glue, grab another glue stick, and then you're going to take the opposite pattern and you're going to have it face up, set the 2 outside edges together and hold it together until you've gotten the glue to kind of cool a bit. Okay, so now I've got that. And you basically just continue on back and forth until you have it the length that you want. You can see already how cute this is going to be. And at the end, you can always punch a hole at the end and maybe tie like a piece of ribbon so that it's easier to hang, okay? Just depends on how you want to hang it up. You could take a command strip perhaps and stick it flat against the surface that you're wanting to decorate, but I personally would just punch holes at the very ends and maybe add some ribbon so that I can hang it up off of the wall or whatever. Alright, I'm going to do one more, but you're going to get the idea behind this. Again, you can do as many squares, as large of squares as you like, and once you have them all together, oops, this needs to go this way. I did this the wrong way. I'm going to pull it apart and I'm going to flip it the right way. It's okay when you make a boo-boo. It can be fixed. I was like, why is this shaped wrong? I flipped it the wrong way. Bear with me. Let me re-put that one on. I make boo-boos all the time, so don't worry if you do too. Takes practice. Alright, one more. And when I get done with this one, then I'll open it all up and show you what it looks like. We are almost finished. Again, I cut 12 squares, so this would wind up being a lot longer when I was all done. But for the sake of the video, I just wanted to give you the idea of it. Okay, so can you see how this is turning out? Isn't that really cute? So obviously you want to do a bunch to get your banner nice and long. Punch a little hole in the ends, add some ribbon, and you can hang it on the wall, over your mantle, all kinds of places, and you have a really, really cute banner to decorate for your events. I hope you enjoyed this really easy tutorial on how to make a paper fan garland. I hope you enjoyed it. Like my video, subscribe to my channel if you don't already. I do a new tutorial every week. So if you subscribe, you'll get notified and you'll be able to see a new craft. Let me know if there's something you want me to make. I'd be happy to try and incorporate that into my list of things to teach you. I hope you've had a great day and that you've enjoyed this, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for getting crafty with me.